So today I'll tell you how to improve your productivity. Hello everyone, my name is Durgesh Singh. I'm a memory expert, brain trainer and an entrepreneur. This YouTube channel is based on growth mindset, self-improvement and building right habit for your business, career, relationship, finance and understanding about different aspects of your life. So if you want to learn more about growth mindset in different aspects of your life, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you don't miss the next video. Most people tell me that they are too busy throughout the day. What they fail to realize is they are not supposed to be busy, they are supposed to be productive. It's not how much work you are doing, it's about how much work you are getting done. Productivity is not something to involve yourself throughout the day in work, but to do your work in less time so that you get extra time to spend it with your loved ones. So what are the methods, how you can improve your productivity? Number one is start your day with a morning routine. I've already discussed about morning routine, what it is, what should be your morning routine. The link is in the description. Please watch that. For now, what you can understand is when you have a morning routine, it's like a warm-up. You're preparing yourself for the rest of the day. Okay. Also, the things that you do in morning routine, like taking cold shower, meditation, exercise, all this will increase your focus, okay, and increase your ability to make right decision. So you will be able to do quality work. Okay. So start your day with a morning routine. The second is to schedule your day. Again, in the morning routine video, I told you that I write 5 things, while journaling, I write 5 things that I'll do on that day. Now, when I do this or when you will do this, what will happen is you're preparing your mind you're telling your mind what are your priorities for that day, okay? Also, you're preparing your mind that what are the things that it needs to do on that day, okay? So yes, schedule your day, write the 5 most important things that you need to do on that day, okay? Schedule your day, that's the second thing. The third thing is decision fatigue. What is this decision fatigue? Decision fatigue means that your brain can only make certain quality decision throughout the day. Yes, certain quality decision throughout the day. What it means is, if you are making decisions throughout the day, the decisions that were made later in the day will be of less quality in compared to the decisions that you made earlier in the day. This is one of the reasons why most successful people wear the same clothes every single day. It's not that they have only one clothes. The fact is, if they have 10 t-shirts, all of them are of same color and same size, because they don't want to waste their quality, precious and limited decision on choosing clothes. Even the richest person on this planet, Jeff, the owner of Amazon, make only 3 decisions throughout the day, and he does not do any board meetings after the lunch time. So what you can do is, if you have a work that required a lot of decision making, do that in the earlier part of the day and not afterwards, okay? Or do any kind of important things in the first half of the day. Suppose you are a web page optimizer, okay? You optimize web pages using SEO. For that you need to choose keywords, right? Now choosing keywords is a very, very critical work, because there are thousands of good words from which you have to choose very few amazing best words. Now this selection of words required a quality decision making. So if you are involving in such works, do this in the first half of the day, okay? So that's decision fatigue. The fourth thing is schedule your distraction and do the difficult things first. Schedule your distraction and do the difficult thing first. See, when you schedule your distraction, that is when to use Facebook, Instagram and check emails, right? When you schedule, when you specify a certain time when you will do this, what will happen that with time, your brain will lose the temptation to use phones in between the work, okay? This will not happen on the first day, but with time it will definitely happen. So schedule your distraction. And why you should do the difficult thing first is simple. See, if you eat something very sweet, okay, and then you take tea or coffee, what will happen? You will feel as if there is no sugar in tea or coffee. Why? Because you have already had something more sweeter than that, okay? So your sweet level is very high. Similarly, if you use phone or watch Netflix in the first half of the day, okay, especially during your morning routine time, what will happen is your dopamine level will skyrocket. So what will happen? You will not be interested in doing the difficult thing or things that are not so very interesting, and you will start procrastinating. So don't do that. You try to use your phone in the later half of the day, okay? Do the difficult things or say boring things first, okay? That's the fourth thing. The fifth is environment. This is a very, very, very important thing. Choose right environment, okay? What I mean is, have you ever felt that you are preparing yourself for an exam and you know that a certain question is will definitely come. Okay, you're very sure that this question is going to come. So what you do is you read that question. Okay, you prepare yourself, you are sure that that question will come. When you go to exam hall, that you see the question paper, that question is there, okay, in the on the paper, so you are happy. But now you cannot remember them, you cannot remember the answer, you cannot recall. How much you try, you just cannot recall the answer. Now what happened after the exam is over? You go to your room, you don't talk to anyone, you don't open your book, but the answer flows in, right? Why? This is because information are associated with environment. Information are associated with environment. What happened is you recall the answer in the place where you read them. That is why as soon as you enter your room or any place where you read the answer flows in your mind. Okay, this is also the reason that if you decide to go to other room to grab something, to get something, and you as soon as you enter the other room, you forget why you came there. So next time if you are having that problem, what you can do is simply keep repeating the thing that you are going to get from the other room and then go to that room. Okay, I know all this because as I said, I'm a memory trainer. Okay, so what I want you to do is select a specific place for all of your work. Okay, special place for special work. Let's take an example of meditation. What I want you to do is have a specific place for meditation and special time. Okay, the same time, I mean do the meditation in the same place and same time every single day. When you will do this, what will happen is your environment, your brain will attach information with that environment. Now whenever you go to that place and just sit, okay, what will happen? Your brain will automatically see that okay, this environment is associated with meditation. It will automatically put you in relaxed mode. Your brain will actually help you to get into that state, meditating state. Okay, it will help you gain more focus. Okay, that is why I'm saying choose specific locations, choose specific environment for specific work. Suppose you want to do some business work, you have a desk where you do it. Okay, so use that same desk to do the work. Okay, also try to add smell. Smell is known as the strongest memory. See, when you enter your home, okay, you have not talked to anyone, you have not seen anything, but the smells tell you that what has been cooked, right? Because smell is the strongest memory. So what you do is, suppose you are sitting in a desk to do your work, add a certain smell in that area. Okay, and whenever you go to that place, again I said same place plus smell, that will add more increase your focus, that will add more memory in your mind. Okay, that okay, this place is associated with more focus, more creativity, and then more idea will flow into your mind. Okay, remember not to use phone in that same location. Suppose you working on your desk and you have to use your phone. What you do is get up and move out. Okay, walk and then use your phone. What will happen? There are two benefits. First, you will create a movement in your body because you are sitting for a long time, so that's good for your physical health. Plus your brain will not attach your phone memory with that location. Okay, see, if you use your phone in the place when you meditate, okay, what will happen next day when you go to do meditation, your brain will also recall those feeds, okay, those Instagram posts, and you'll start laughing or get distracted and all those kind of things. That is why use a specific place to do specific thing and try to add smell. Smell always increase your memory. Okay, so do that. The sixth thing that you can do is to take a nap, a quick nap, especially after lunchtime. Okay, you take a quick nap especially after lunchtime. It's not necessary to do it every single day, and it's not necessary that everybody needs to do it. Okay, but sometimes you can just take a small nap if you have to do a lot of work both in the first half of the day and second half of the day. So take a quick nap. So these are the 6 things that you should do to increase your productivity. First, start your day with morning routine. Second, schedule your day. Choose the things that you need to do on that day. Okay, keep your priority fixed. Second, decision making. Make the best, take the most important decision in the first half of the day. Fourth, do the difficult things first. Okay, schedule your distraction and do the difficult things first. Fifth is to choose the specific environment for specific kind of work. The sixth is to take a quick nap. Not necessarily that everybody needs to do this taking nap thing, but most of you can. Okay, these are the 6 things that will increase your productivity. So please let me know in the comment box what do you feel about it and what are the results that you get after using this. Okay, if you like that video, please press the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Also press the bell icon so that you don't miss the next video, because I always create content regarding growth mindset which will help you to be a better version of yourself and create a better life for yourself. So please like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon. Okay, thank you so much and stay connected.